one of my favorite pieces that I kind of always come back to is there's a very famous behavioral thinker called Kurt Lewin, and he talks about two forces that drive behavior: restraining forces and driving forces. Driving forces are sort of motivation to do something, and restraining forces are things that will push against that motivation to define your end behavior. And what I think is really interesting about that is we always focus in marketing, in almost, even in, corporate change, we always focus on driving forces. How can I motivate the team to do this? How can we sell this behavior to people? And that means we lead to, like, from a public health perspective, we lead to communications that sort of demonize certain behaviors. That leads to stigma. It also paints a really rosy picture, which often, people who are really struggling can't identify with. And we ignore the restraining forces. And that's where we need to start saying, instead of how can I motivate these people, we need to flip that and talk about what is stopping them doing that behavior now. And we talk a lot more about those restraining forces, because sometimes if you can remove one small thing, suddenly it's a lot easier for them to make the healthy decision. And that sort of led us to a sort of framework, which you can definitely find out more about on the Rescue website, called Decision Blocks, where we really start mapping out what's the thing that's stopping that person doing the right decision. Because most people want to do the right decision. Most people want to do the right thing, and want to live happy, healthy lives. But sometimes it's impossible.